Don't just be another foreigner, be a local Laowai. Welcome back to Local Laowai, the show that gives you everything you need to know for a smooth transition to life in China. I'm Donnie Newman. Previously, we discussed what makes a Chinese white-collar worker tick and explored the importance of rank at the office. So far, we've covered quite a bit of Chinese workplace culture. But before you head off on your first day on the job, there's one more institution of the Chinese office that you don't want to overlook. In fact, it deserves its very own close-up. I'm talking about meetings. Did you hear that? If you're working in a Chinese office, you better get used to it. 开会 means to have a meeting, and it's just about every Chinese office's favorite thing to do. Not only are meetings always going on, but they can pop up out of nowhere. And once you're called to be in one, they won't stop until you're in the room. 马上过去 Unless you're really sneaky. Okay, I think we're safe. Now, meetings are very important to... Whoa. I'll see you in the meeting room. Meetings are a Chinese office's favorite method of passing along information from the higher-ups to the employees. As for the other way around, not so much. It's pretty much a one-way street. Unless, of course, the boss calls on you to talk.
So what do you think about it?
Although meetings are mostly about disseminating information, the notion that Chinese employers just want someone who sits there quietly, nods their head, and takes orders is a myth.
So, Ms. Yang, what's your opinion on this?
I agree.
With what?
Everything.
In fact, one of the main reasons they will have hired you, a foreigner, is for your perspective. If you never have an opinion, you're limiting your value to the company. Eventually, the boss will call on you to speak, and when that happens, it's best to have something to say.
So this is a brand new product for next year. I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna be sell big in US. And I call it iTofu. Okay? Brand new name, it's great! Teddy, you're the expert. What's your opinion on this?
And stop. Before he gives his answer, let's talk about just how to deliver this valuable opinion. Even constructive criticism should be delivered discreetly. Always affirm the positives about the other person's idea, and then give the reasoning for your own opinion before actually delivering it. Confused? Here are two examples. First, Teddy will give it in the American way.
I'm gonna have to politely disagree with you. You see, products with an I in front of it are unmistakably Apple products, which is a computer company. I feel like many Americans will see this as kind of gimmicky and unfitting. But I think it's a good idea that we're taking Western tastes into account when branding a new product.
Okay, see what happened there? The opinion came first, and by Chinese standards, that is way too direct. Let's rewind and try it again, this time in the Chinese way.
You know what? Apple's iProducts are really hot right now in the US. I think it's a great idea to consider what's going on in the US consumer market for branding. However, because Apple's iProducts are so popular as an electronic, they might mistake our food product with one of their technological products. Therefore, maybe we should rename the product something more fitting and palatable to the American market.
Good point, Teddy.
Much better. The Chinese response consisted of 1. Affirming the positive aspects of the boss's opinion, 2. Giving the reasoning behind Teddy's differing opinion, and 3. Teddy's actual opinion. And he avoided negative words like unfitting and disagree. Which brings me to my next tip. If you just can't find the right words to convey your differing opinion without sounding too direct, you could always find the boss after the meeting's over. Without the risk of losing face in front of so many people, you'll find the conversation will open up much more easily.
Okay, that's it for today's meeting.
Sir, I have something to tell you. I really don't think the iTuno line is very good either.
It's okay, Teddy. I think we can discuss it next meeting.
Oh, That's great. Since we're being so open-minded, you really need to get rid of that thing on your face.
Well, most of the time. So there you have it, all the essential information you need to get through the many, many meetings in which you will participate. Well, now that this meeting's done, let's see if I can get back to my seat and get some real work done.
Donnie, 开会!
Huh? But we just got done with our meeting.
It's a department meeting.
Gotta go. I'm Donnie Newman. See you next time. Be sure to keep sending in your questions at locallaowai@bon.tv. And remember, you're not just a tourist anymore, you're a local Laowai. I'm Donnie Newman. We'll see you next time.